Yeah, and in the same way, for instance, my favorite Bharatanatyam piece at the moment is a dance that I performed years ago, choreographed it on the planet Saturn. You know, Saturn is feared by everyone, by Hindus. It is the slowest planet in orbit, and Saturn is feared by Indians and Hindus because he brings disaster, and he's an angry person. He's also considered to be ugly, but there is a sadness about Saturn in the sense that he's lame. That's why he's slow. So there's the myth is that he's lame because his brother, the god of death, Yama, bashed him on the knee for insulting. They are the children of two wives of Surya, the sun. So Yama, who's the other mother's child, was insulted by Saturn. So he bashed his knee and broke it. So he's lame. So in portraying Sanishwaran, the song says wonderful things about him, because if you don't say nice things about him, he'll make it difficult for you.
Yeah.
But I said, yeah, but he's lame. How do you show, a lame person on stage? When I was conceiving this whole thing, I thought for a long time, how am I going to do this, to portray Saturn as a lame man, and let alone that he's ugly, that even by looking at his face, you'll die. And I thought of my cousin. I had a cousin who was older than me. He was lame. He used to hobble around. And I was very fond of that cousin. He was much older than me. And as a child, he used to carry me, around, and he would hobble around with me. And I learned to as a child, I learned that rhythm that he had. And I thought of him, and I thought, that's it. I've got that experience of being lame because of him. So I started, Divakara. So I made my entrance. Until today, they all still remember.
But how did you walk the lame walk?
Diva. I was a good actor then, Asri. I'm talking about 1991, right? I was 41 years old and mature enough to understand the complexity of Sanishwaran. But I was a good actor, and when I did the first performance of Sanishwaran, everyone just said, we didn't know these stories about
to
Sanishwaran.
make it believable. It was
Yeah,
not
it was
easy,
believable. I've just done it again for my 75th birthday, and people say, oh, you do it even better now. I say, yeah, because in 1991, I said,
no, it's more
I
natural.
was a good actor. I did my research properly, but now it's real. I'm hobbling on stage. But, that sort of ability to find that, what is it?
Yes.
And some people would say, aren't you frightened of Sanishwaran's curse? I said, no, I'm sorry. I'm born under his sign. That's the other thing.
You're born under Satan, is it?
I'm born under Saturn, and he's always good luck, not bad luck for me.
Have you revisited a lot of your other performances, your choreographies, or do you not perform them?
I do, in my heyday, the big dances I can't do anymore. Because I don't do full length performances anymore.
Yeah.
The body won't do it. But I teach them to my students. So they're younger, they're able to do all the jumps and the leaps and everything.
Yes.
But there's some dances that I'm still able to be able to reproduce it myself. I tell the audience, don't call it dancing.
Slow
In
movement.
this journey of your life of dancing and experience,
you get to an age But you know, I don't have any regret. When somebody said to me, do you miss dancing? Do you miss doing those big programs, you know? I said, no, I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I know my limitations.
Yes.
I know that at this stage, I've done that before, and I've tasted that catharsis on stage. And at
the
this age, I
adulation
said,
and all that.
yeah,
Yes.
At this stage, I said, whatever I can do, I still do.
you become the most cunning
Yeah.
in all your journey of dancing and
I
all
said,
that.
you know, I don't feel. I think because I've had so much, so much performance experience, and experienced it in so many different ways, with so many different audiences, that I just feel very contented.
If you
That's a
sat
good
in your
word.
garden
Yeah.
in Melbourne and you thought about what you've done for the past 70 odd years, what would be the thing that really, you know, is something you remember and love to recall all the
That's the one
time?
I was going to ask. Go on.
Or is it, you know, that gives you that, that feeling of being washed with a lot of love and memories and positivity and stuff? What is it that?
Oh, it's very difficult. I think different things have affected me, and I would say the contentment. On one level, I have a great sense of contentment that I have given practically all of myself to my audience. And I know that because for a long time I used to say, I tell my students now, when you dance, you know you have been successful in what you're trying to do when you make the audience feel as if it's they who are dancing. And I've seen that happen with my performances. I get to a point where I'm you know, the catharsis is going and your feelings are going, and there's no holding back. And at the end of it, you know that the audience feels as if they are doing it. And that's why so many people who've seen me dance will come back and say, we want to learn how to dance like that. I'll say, well, stick around for a bit longer.
But how would you
Maybe
answer?
will.
But how would you answer? What's compelling about performing? Like, why this impulse to perform?
Communication.
What?
Communication.
Communicating with the audience.
Communication in
think
all
that- I
sense,
mean,
because you are communicating as a dancer, and you know, you pick and choose what you want to show. For me, Bharatanatyam or any dance form, if you can portray life in all its myriads of variations, and both the good side and the darker side,
Yeah.
that's the communication you have with the audience, and they may understand it differently. I'm the kind of person who, mid-career, I decided that whatever you do, the audience sometimes gets it how you want to be understood, but at other times they would try and find meaning, and the meaning could be theirs, not yours. But the fact that you've done that, you made them try and find some meaning in what you're doing that is relevant to them. So you've communicated.
Is the communication through the performing arts different from any other kind of communication that you want to have with human being?
Yes.
Absolutely,
I would say yes.
I think so, yes.
I think so.
It's the
I think performing arts,
method. It's
whether it's music, you know, when you listen to, say, Beethoven's late string quartets, it's not everyone's cup of tea. But people who understand that music will say that this was
magnificent.
Beethoven's greatest work.
Yeah.
And I always ask why. It's the emotions that Beethoven was able to bring out in the listener. And it's not that Beethoven is saying, now you have to feel this emotion. It's just by the music. So that transcendence is there. And I think music is an example. Theatre, when you've got actors performing characters or actors trying to portray a particular character, there's a part where you move beyond just the craft. I think this is the difference. I use the word craft in the sense that we learn a craft, we learn how to do it, this is how you do it, but the artistry is beyond the craft.
Yes.
The artistry requires something else. And it requires, for want of a better word, I sometimes use imagination, but it doesn't fulfill it fully. Yeah. But you have to try it, Yeah. And as an actor, when you started out, you learn your craft, and then you try it out, and then there's always one performance where you did something different. You just got bolder.
Yeah.
To say, I'm going to push it.
Yeah.
I'm going to push that emotion or that experience a bit longer, and suddenly you arrive.
Yes.
And you'll never be the same.
Yeah.
You will keep looking for that experience, and you will hone your craft to try and find that moment again. And in Asian forms, and also most Asian forms, that artist has reached that stage because it gets to that point where they're almost entranced, or they're in a trance.
Right. So
we come back to that word taksu.
Yes. With taksu, we probably will have to say that we will have to end this conversation
on that note.
But I would really like to thank you very much. A great icon of dance to us, for us, and the world. Thank you so much for being with us today and sharing everything, your experience, your love for us, for dance, and the communication that you have, the way you communicated with us, and the taksu that you gave to the whole thing. I think it's fantastic. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you so much. I have to say, I've really enjoyed
the cake,
talking to everyone, and also each one of you have also been really wonderful in terms of your contribution.
Yes, pushing you on.
Yes. And in a sense that it's no good my talking to you, because it's like preaching to the converted. Because you are all involved in those aspects of performance in some way or other.
It's always something to learn.
Thank you.
It's always something to learn. So much to,
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Sudah.
Handshake and thing.
Oh, handshake.
Another piece of cake.
Another piece of cake.
Much better than handshake.
Handshake. Too mechanical formal. Let's just finish like this. Much interesting.
So much nicer.